Hi, I'm Lucy Edwards with Best Agent Today. And here we are. I am with my guest, Alison Avayu. And Alison, you are with La Macchio Realty.
That is correct.
So, Alison, you've been in real estate with the same company for, 3.5 years or so. What made you fall in love with real estate industry and embrace your clients and what you do?
So, little known fact, I actually fell in love with real estate many, many years ago, the investment side of things. But life, motherhood, all of those things kind of took the forefront. And then a couple years ago, through a friend, she inspired me. I was like, you know what? Now seems like the perfect time. The madness of COVID had just kind of ended. And I knew I could be intentional and use the slower market time to really learn, gain the knowledge I need, to really get out there and truly help my clients.
And you cover amazing markets. Your territory, it's just so beautiful. At the same time, there is a lot of diversity. You have condos, you have just single family homes. Let's talk about that.
Oh, yes. So I've actually lived in East Fort Lauderdale downtown for the last 14, 15 years. I absolutely love it. I'm an East person. So if you hear people in South Florida talking East versus West and all that jazz, I am very much a beach, ocean person. We get there as much as we can. But I do love really connecting with my clients and finding out what is their lifestyle goal? How do they want to live? Because we live in such a diverse area, like you said, that it makes it super easy to find anything for anybody. You can go out west and have more of suburbia. It's a little slower paced, bigger yards, things like that. Or you can live east and have access to the beach and all the activities.
Exactly. And you started your career again over in a very slow market. Like you said, after COVID, everything slowed down. How was it for you to take it off and to make it successful?
Well, it was a challenge. If you ask anybody that's been in the real estate industry over the last few years, it has been a challenge to say the least. But I was actually very, very grateful for the timing. Like I said, I got my license in 22 and it was perfect because I could use those first 6 to 9 months to really learn about the industry. And I'm blessed with a great brokerage that has incredible training and support. And so I used that time to learn as much as I possibly could. That way, when things started picking up and I started getting more clients and building that database, I was able to use all of that knowledge and tools.
What do you enjoy the most in your profession, being a real estate professional, a real estate agent?
Honestly, helping people. It's such a stressful time. It is one of the biggest transactions, financial transactions that anybody's going to make in their life. And it can, like anything can go wrong. Anything and everything can go wrong. And if you don't have the right guidance and the right support and the right person to guide you through the process from A to Z, everything could blow up and it could be disastrous for everybody. And so one of my biggest passions has always been helping people. And with this being a huge part of everybody's life, buying a property, whether it's for personal use, your primary home, or an investment, everybody needs help walking through the process.
Exactly. Everyone is talking about AI and how AI is taking over the world, but I don't think real estate professional will always be a must. Doesn't matter what kind of contracts you have, your buyers, your sellers, who is paying for what, it makes no difference. Realtor will always be in demand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can people buy and sell by themselves? Yes. You can find the forms online. You can do that. But there's so many pitfalls. There's so many different scenarios where one little thing could be off and it blows up everything. And then you're in big trouble. And also the personal side of things. It's a very emotional transaction, the residential real estate industry. And so you're always going to need somebody to talk you off the ledge or guide you through, like, is this the decision? Is this the house for me? I don't know. I'm dealing with that with a client right now. And she's like, it's her first home. She wants to make the right decision. And so having somebody as a sounding board, somebody that understands your needs and your goals and can truly guide you, that's priceless.
It is indeed. How would you describe yourself, Alison? Your personality, what stands out for yourself about yourself?
I would say my dedication and my passion, for sure. And if you ask somebody else, they would probably say more organization. I'm extremely organized.
I think you are very organized.
You have to be. I have 2 young children and a husband and managing a real estate career and all of these other things. And if I wasn't organized, I don't know I don't know how people do it. But yeah, so I'm very organized, and I really pride myself on communication and transparency and integrity. You absolutely have to have those things, because otherwise, in such a detail-oriented personal transaction, things can fall through the cracks, and then people aren't happy. And that's my goal, is always my client's success.
Well, that's amazing, and you appear as a well-focused and organized person. That's for sure.
Thank you.
And education, we were talking about it briefly when I first met you. Let's talk about that. That is important, and you were stressing how it is important for you to be up to date on everything that's happening.
Oh, 100%. I mean, just the lawsuit, the settlement from 24. So many agents didn't know what was going on, and then they didn't know the implications and how things had changed and how that affected them and how it affected their clients. And people got in trouble with it, and it was a very, precocious time. And so I feel very grateful that Lamakia offers training every single week, and then all these tools on top of that, and then plus broker support and so many other different levels of support, that it's crucial, because with an industry that changes quickly with, the market and then lawsuits like this, you need to be on top of your game, because otherwise your clients suffer.
And Anthony Lamacchio, he is very much into coaching as well. Yes. He wants to make sure that everyone is motivated, everyone is professional from A to Z, all the way around their appearance, the way they talk, the way they greet their clients. Just a few words about that, about Anthony.
Oh, yes. And the whole team, really. I mean, Anthony obviously is our leader, and I'm super grateful for him and all of his knowledge and his dedication and his passion. Like, if you've ever heard him speak, you know how passionate he is. Mm-hmm. And his goal, and everybody at Lamakia's goal, is truly the client's success. And so for Anthony and the management team, it's also the agent's success. So he's constantly asking individual agents, what can we do? What do you need? And they're adjusting their trainings and offering up new trainings and opportunities and things like that all the time, so that we can take advantage of that and truly be the best that we can be for our clients.
Well, speaking of success, how do you see your success story moving forward?
Well, I'm super excited. Everybody knows the market's kind of picking up a little bit, which is really encouraging after the last few years of craziness. But I am building my sphere base, and more people are reaching out, and just getting out there and letting people know, like, hey, I'm here to help. Ask me questions. I'm more than happy, and if I'm the right fit, if there's a time and a place, I'm here.
Yeah, and I know that you just joined Best Agent Today as our new client, and we are offering pipelines. So I certainly hope that we can be part of your strategy and your success story, right?
I would love that.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you spending time with me today. It was,
thank you.
I was very excited to meet you and to spend time with you. You definitely have a great success story already, and I'm wishing you all the best in the future. And lots of closings.
Thank you.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.